The proton pack is not a toy.
Welcome back to the Proton Pack is Not a Toy. We have a mail call unboxing from Walmart today. This is the Hasbro Kenner Classics, the real Ghostbusters Ecto-1. There's always the question when it comes from these Walmarts, how well the packaging held up and how well they packaged it in the first place. Alright, here we go. So let's show our viewers how it's packaged. And as you can see, there's plenty of bubble wrap. Not bubble wrap, but the big balloon wrap is what I'm going to call it. And plenty of room in the box. For those of you who are wanting to have these men in the box, kind of have an idea of how this one turned out. The edges are pretty sharp. But I'm opening mine. Before we put on the decals, I just wanted to show you how they have it wrapped inside the box. And then the gunner chair for the top is wrapped by itself. It's got some tape on there. The only other thing in the box is going to be the instruction sheet. And inside the instruction sheet are the decals, and I'm not real thrilled that they are bent. But that's how they were in the box. Okay, so we got it out of the box. We got the decals on there. Just got the license plates, the 3 door stickers, and then the window sticker on the back. It does have the gunner chair for the top, which if you're familiar with the original Kenner Ecto-1, this used to be a lot looser. And one thing I've noticed with the back door here, it really doesn't stay closed. So that might just be mine. It might be just a defect of the actual toy. Let me move the camera down a little. If you're familiar with the toy, you'll remember the claw in the back. It comes with the same orange ghost that the one from the 80s came with. And if you're familiar with it, you know if you move the pipes over to the side and drive the car, it draws the ghost up into the back. Also, the chair from the top does pop off and can go in the back. Put it in that little post hole. And that'll close up. So again, the same ghost that came with the original. We're going to put some of the Kenner Classics figures that we've gotten within the last year or so in with this set. Finally, they have something to do other than sit on the shelf with their proton packs on. So we have Winston that'll go in the seat, and we'll put Peter in the driver's seat. Peter's ready to go. There, we got the little nub there for Winston's chair. So we can put him on top or in the back?
Let's put him on top.
There we are. All right, we're ready to chase some ghosts with our Kenner Classics Ecto-1. How about we compare it now with the original? This is my original Ecto-1 from Kenner. It looks different because I decided to modify it to look more like the movie car a few years ago. It's got a different roof rack, it's painted. The whole reason I did this is because it had yellowed so bad on the white shell of the car that I decided to spray paint it white again. And then after I did that, I felt like, well, I might as well go the whole way and make it look like the car from the movie. So I bought some parts from somebody who was into modding these things as well, and some labels and that's why it looks different. But the actual function of the car, size of the car, is what we're looking at to compare to our new one that just came in the box today. As far as overall look of it, the same length. Appear to be about the same width. We're still putting Ghostbusters in the car.
Yeah. I can't fit in the last one,
That's
so
okay.
I put them back in the shop.
That's fine. Hang out there. Get their feet in first. And close the door.
I can get his hair in.
Yeah. There we are. We got some guys riding inside now. Let's look at the back door here and see what we've got going on, because this one, as I said, super loose. Even as we drive it around, it pops open. The one in my original, it has more of a catch here on this side of the door, because when you close it, it has to get past that little plastic part. This one, you might see, kind of caught it that way, but because I was holding it sideways, it's just straight up and down. There's really no friction or resistance. So I might actually put a little super glue or a little piece of something on the edge of it there to give it a little bit more friction. But this is going to sit on a shelf more than anything anyway, so it's not a big deal. But for those of you who are planning on get one to play with or have your kids play with, it's a good thing to know. Other than that, I'm not noticing a whole lot of different details. I did replace the stickers or decals on the sides of mine, but I believe that the original ones were round and they just had the little part sticking off where the hand goes, whereas these are cut to the actual shape of the No Ghost logo. And so you have to be a little bit more careful in planning on where you're putting the decal on the doors so that everything does line up towards inside that inset circle. Overall, besides the back door, I'm happy to finally get this and happy with the product. It's good to have a clean white one that looks like it's straight out of the 80s back in my collection again, as it has gotten so hard. I know a lot of people have scoured eBay trying to find parts, including the seat. The fins would get lost or broken, the back door, the side doors, pretty much anything that was detachable in these original ones were able to get lost, and it made things harder to keep a 100% pristine collectible item. So happy to still have this one. It still lives in my firehouse that I've also painted to look more like the first movie, Ghostbusters Firehouse. But this is going to be cool to be able to finally have something to display my Kenner Classics Real Ghostbusters guys with. As a collector, I'm happy with this. It was $40. We got it on pre-order. It was a pre-order in March, I believe, and this is August 4th. So it took a while to finally get it, but for $40, there was rumor that this was going to be $50 when it came out, and I would have paid $50 happily for this, and to get it for $40 is a great deal. So get one of these if you're a fan of the Real Ghostbusters, and if you've been looking for one with the parts that you need. I'm not going to take the fins off to see if they match on the inside, but that might be something where you're able to mix and match the parts. As a kid today, what do you think of this? Is this something that you would play with if it was something that was in your room?
Yes.
Yes. So that's good to know that today's kids enjoy our toys as well, right? That's what we're all about here. So thanks for watching The Proton Pack Is Not a Toy. We'll have more toy reviews and more Ghostbusters Afterlife videos coming up very soon. Thanks for watching.